Hey, what's going on, my dudes? I've got something that is for me. This is mine. This is a long time in the making. This is something that I've been doing slowly, and I mean slowly, over the past couple months now. It was a personal project for myself. Gotta do that every now and then so you can have fun with this hobby. This is gonna be a video on my Korbanth TFU2 89 Sabers Force Unleashed 2 Star Killing lightsaber, which I really like. It has a CFX, cram foo to get a CFX in here. My stubbornness with CFXs, a Profi is a lot better fit for this lightsaber, the internals. You lightsaber makers out there, if you guys are watching this, stop making the internal diameter of lightsabers smaller and slimmer. It's no fun for me. You usually can't get a big speaker in it. Wires and board is super tight. I mean, there's just a lot of things. Just to have a tiny bit slimmer, it's not that big a deal to me. We'll talk a little bit more about the build and the chassis at the end of the video. I'm gonna go ahead and show it off, and then show off the blade in it, and then I'll take the body off and show you guys. I got my buddy Jeremy at Solo Saber LLC, good friend of mine, fellow Smuggler's Outpost. He's an awesome dude. He's just he's always there for you if you need him to do something, and I love that about him. Jeremy, say hi to your mother for me. This is a 3D printed design chassis that he did, inspired by what Aaron at A&W Saber Services did. The inner diameter for this lightsaber would only fit a 22 or 24 millimeter speaker, I think, which y'all, if you listen to me, complain about speakers, 28 millimeter speaker is all I want. I don't like the lower, smaller size speakers. I think they sound very puny. So Aaron at A&W Saber Services designed a, because you can fit a 28 millimeter speaker in the pommel. So he designed like a pancake pin connector system to have your speaker in there, and Jeremy did an inspired one got inspired by that to do one, and talked to him about it, and yeah. But I don't think Aaron is doing installs anymore, and I don't think that his fit a CFX. So that's why I went to Jeremy, and I was like, "Hey, buddy, can you do a CFX version?" And he was like, "Awesome." And yeah, so this has CFX blade plug that I just made. It was pretty cool. Let's go ahead and jump in there. I threw a ton of Star Killer fonts on there. It's got Korbanth fonts, special Korbanth TFU2 font on here, as well as fours. We got two from fours, and whatnot. So let's go ahead and jump on in.
You can never escape me.
This is Korbanth fonts, Secret Apprentice. This is the dark side version. You'll notice the jewel lit up. With the chassis, there's a spot to put a pixel. I put a single pixel in there, and it runs in line with the main LED. So whatever the LED does, it's gonna mimic it. Isn't that Smuggler's Outpost speaker inside that baby? Can't do that with 24. Loud, and that's the way we like it around here.
Now I will destroy you. Great at last, son of Vader.
Ooh, that 28 millimeter bass speaker.
Never to the dark side. Don't make me hurt you. I have waited many years to destroy the real Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. Oh.
My Jedi's hand is at work.
Whew.
You can never escape me.
I customized some of the boot ups and font waves, just threw some Star Killer quotes on some of the different fonts.
I'm ready.
This is the light side version of the Korbanth fonts. Secret Apprentice. The other one was when he kind of has the mask. It's kind of like the bad ending. So this color should actually be blue.
Spectrum.
What's crazy is I used to know this from like Jordan Eugene. He used to do a lot of lit Kobachone shine throughs, and he used to always talk about how certain colors would only respond to it. But like if you get like more towards the blue, like once the green shines through, you can see it. You can see the green. Red, of course, is going to be the one that shines through the most. But if you go to the dark blue, it doesn't even register. The light won't even go through when you get to a dark blue.
I knew you were still trying to kill me.
One of the Star Destroyers, it's headed right for me. I gotta get out of here.
Forgot to say, I set my blast M or whatever on this profile, so whenever you hit blasters and then you swing it, it'll activate a blast without you having to press the blasters. So you just press once. Then when you stop, it'll go back to normal. But yeah, let's get
Spectrum.
I don't know if you can notice. See, it kind of changes. Certain colors will pick up. Like this blue will have the light shine through there. Let's move on to some fonts.
You are fools who face me alone.
I've defeated you before. I will do it again.
This is Classic Villain by Force Effects. Now, the Classic Villain is one of my favorite Darth Vader fonts of all time. I love everything about it. The swings, very menacing. Ooh, this font is loud. Let's go ahead and put the blade in there because I can show off all of them and talk and do all this forever. Blade plug that I made. I like to do. I took the existing pin piece from the plug that you usually get because you originally get. I always do this because you originally get this thing right here, which has no shine through at all. I don't understand what you guys were doing with that. So I took the piece out of there and I put it in my little razors that I get. And then I put that into like a 1-inch heatsink that I found. So worked out really well. NeoPixel, it's a part of the chassis. Oh, and I did one of my tutorial videos on here with weathering. I weathered the pommel of this thing. So if you were watching that video and you're wondering what the rest of the weathering job looked like, this is it. This is the pommel I used to weather in the tutorial video, and then that's the rest of the hilt weathered. Let's go ahead. Fire her up. Super loud. I like the setting too. This is Clash 3, I think, and it randomizes your lit up sections.
Return to me and give yourself to the dark side. If you resist, she dies. And when your training is complete, you will hunt down and execute the rebel leaders. If you fail, she dies.
I love that.
Destroy him.
Oh, this is Scavenger's Destiny. I just thought it'd be cool to throw on here.
Spectrum.
True power can only come from the dark side.
Ooh, I think this is Next Door by Lord Blocko. Yeah. See how it's kind of random everywhere?
Spectrum. Blade profiles.
This is a little bit slower of a pulse. Man, this thing is loud, and this is what I'm talking about, you guys. 20mm speaker are bust.
You have served your purpose well, my apprentice. But I have no further use for you. Kill him.
It's messed up, dude. This is Pitch Black. Love it. Love it.
Betrayed by Vader for the last time. A new journey begins.
Those boot ups are kind of quiet. I might change them out.
Strike me down. It is your destiny.
Or I mean, those font waves or font menu waves are kind of quiet. So. This is The Bane by Lord Blocko. Love the power-ons by The Bane. Very quick, so I've kind of felt like they fit a Starkiller, you know? Let's see what else we got.
Sound bank
That might be it.
Audio play. SD system exit.
I let you live. As long as she lives, I will always control you.
Back to the very beginning. believe this is this is the one that is Korbanth made specifically for this. He has the Secret Apprentice, but this is the Force Unleashed 2 Korbanth. This saber's specific, I guess, specialty font. Very quick. Alright, so there we go. There's some blade for you. Really love the way this thing turned out, man. It's a very, very slim hilt. It's very small. Almost like a Vader's vault size. Okay, so now what I do is take off the speaker pod thing there. Speaker goes first. And now then I unthread the body. Again, super tight. This is not the prettiest install because the wires will have to go on top of the board. Super tight, man. That thing is just tight. So let's take the battery out. Battery cradle on the bottom, obviously. There's where your pins meet up with your speaker. Boop. And then again, the wires had to be on top. And I made all the soldering joints on the bottom. The board's basically flipped over, but that was the way we could do it, man. There's just no stinking room. So in order to get this thing back on, it is kind of a, this is one of those sabers you gotta kind of know where it is, because there's a lip in there that'll catch. So you have to get it on, and then you have to get it over that little lip. And then, oh wait, before I do that, loved this touch. He didn't tell me about it, and I was a total surprise when I opened it out of the box. He put Nerf Herder Customs on one side and Solo Sabers on the other side. And I really like that. It's cool. Makes it a lot more personal for me. So yeah, once it goes in there, then I just got to get over that little area, and then you're home free. But man, you definitely want to make sure that you're not cranking on anything. So this is I gotta let it sit, and over time, taking it on and off, it'll be smoother after time. So once all that gets worn down and fitted and comfortable. I think that'll be good. But that looks great, man. Such a great looking saber.
Soundbank selection.
I let you live. It's too late. This is your end.
Ultimate Star Killing. Let's leave on that note.
You should know who you're dealing with.
By fours. All right, so thank you, Jeremy. I wouldn't have gotten to this had you not done me a solid and did the friend thing of sending this to me. But yeah, very happy to finally have this thing done. It's my first personal one in a while. There you go, guys. Kind of hard to pick up the weathering still. I took some pictures and posted them on the ULC on Facebook and Nerf Herder Customs page as well, and those look pretty cool. But all right, that'll do it. Thank you guys so much. Again, thank you, Jeremy. Aaron at A&W Saber Services, thanks for having that idea to get a 28mm speaker in there. I got so much stuff to do, you guys. I got still have another saber reveal for a customer commission. I just haven't made his blade plug yet. Still waiting on parts to come in, and then I also have a bunch of font reviews. I got like 8 or 9 font demos to show you guys. So stick around. I've got more coming, like always. Try to keep you guys entertained. Thank you so much, and until next time, may the force be with you.
Who's scruffy looking?